UBC rocket from the University of British Columbia here in beautiful Vancouver, BC. Currently we're working on our first rocketry project called Cypress, and we're really excited to take part in the first Spaceport America Cup. Let's take a look at what some of our sub-teams have been up to working on our first rocket.
The payloads team is working on 3 separate 1-unit CubeSats, each with an individual purpose. My team is working on the unit that will house the parachutes and GPS tracking electronics, allowing the payload to make a safe recovery from 10,000 feet.
At Project Ozone, we are currently developing an atmospheric detection module which we will deploy off of our rocket. We are currently working with UBC researchers and atmospheric professionals to bring our data to good use and detect the ground level ozone layer.
Our payload is called EMEX, which stands for Electromechanical Experimental Control System. It is our implementation of an electrorheological fluid damper designed to mitigate G-force effects on rocket launch. We aim to determine the feasibility of such a system and compare its performance to other damping systems currently being used in the aerospace industry.
In recovery, we're in charge of the deployment of the payload and the safe descent of our rocket. We're doing this by using a dual deployment system in which we have designed, developed, and manufactured the parachutes in-house.
Our biggest challenge is probably system integration. So deployment is very chaotic, unpredictable events where the rocket has to split apart, parachutes have to release, and all this in a couple seconds. So definitely getting everything to fit together in those really critical couple seconds of deployment is our biggest challenge here.
Avionics is a team that designs a control system that basically keeps a rocket from plummeting to the ground. We use pressure data and acceleration data to determine the altitude at which we should fire off ignition signals to deploy the parachutes as well as our payloads. The most exciting part of all this is setting off the controlled explosions mid-air. The most challenging part is getting the timing of those explosions exactly right. 3, 2, 1.
We are responsible for the overall structural and aerodynamic design of the rocket. I think our biggest challenge to date is ensuring the rocket is stable and structurally sound during its entire flight.
This is the UBC composite room where we're working on our aerostructure body and assembly. As you can see, the guys are working hard inside, getting ready for a layup, and hopefully in a couple months we'll have a rocket ready to fly.
Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you got a good idea of what we're all about, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at competition.